ladies and gentlemen, drifters, and people who only join public lobbies to stand still for 40 minutes. Welcome back to the show. It's your boy Ethan, and yes, today it's just me. One mic, one voice, one brain cell left after years of playing car parking multiplayer. I don't know what possessed me to do a one-man episode today, but something deep inside me said, Ethan, talk. Talk long. Talk like you're billing someone by the minute. And here I am. Now listen, I've been thinking about something emotional lately. Something deep. Something spiritual. Something every real CPM player feels inside their soul. And that is, I miss the old desert. That map wasn't even beautiful. It wasn't realistic. It wasn't highly detailed. But it had vibe. It had presence. It had energy. You couldn't spawn there without immediately hearing someone revving like their exhaust pipe was fighting for its life. Every session in the desert felt like an open-world documentary. There was always that one dude drifting in circles for no reason. Someone blasting music so loud your screen shakes. A kid begging for a car. A scammer pretending to be nice. A guy in a BMW doing absolutely nothing except standing on the roof of his own car like a security guard. It was chaotic. It was random. It was beautiful. And you know what? I think the desert had personality because the players gave it personality. The desert by itself is sand. It's just sand. But CPM players, we turned it into a capital city. I swear, every time I spawned there, I didn't know if I was gonna drift. Chill, get scammed, join a car meet, or watch two guys argue in the chat like they're divorced parents fighting for custody of the Supra. So yeah, before I even get into updates or drama or whatever, I just wanted to start by saying that the desert wasn't a map. It was a lifestyle. It was a generation, and when I tell you I miss it. No, seriously, CPM players are built like a global family that never sleeps. The game doesn't care if it's 3 a.m., 5 a.m., school time, church time, family meeting, funeral, they're WILOB people online. Always. I once joined a lobby at 4:17 a.m. on a random Tuesday and found 20 people drifting like it was a sponsored event. One guy said, I can't sleep. Another said, I'm hiding from my mum. And someone else said, guys, quick, my battery 2%. Beautiful. And CPM friendships, unmatched. You can meet someone today, drift with them for 30 minutes, and suddenly you two are brothers for life. You don't know their real name, don't know their face, but you know their car collection. You know their drifting weaknesses. You know their personality based on how they park. That's CPM. And car meets, don't get me started. This community can turn anything into a festival. I once joined a car meet where someone decided to host a wedding between two random players who never met before. People were standing in a circle. Someone was playing music. Another guy was acting like a priest. It was chaos. It was cinema. But my favorite thing about CPM players is how they turn any update into a military investigation. Developers add one tiny detail and the community becomes FBI agents. Suddenly people are analyzing shadows, reflections, tire smoke, building shapes, everything. You would think we're studying evidence for a court case. CPM players don't miss anything. This community is dedicated, dramatic, chaotic, loving, annoying, hilarious, and that's exactly why the game is fun. It's not perfect, but the people make it feel like home. Let me tell you something, CPM isn't just a game. It's a memory generator, a chaos simulator. A place where every session becomes a story you remember months later. You remember your first scam, your first drift partner, your first car meet, your first time getting robbed because you trusted someone who typed too fast. You remember that one stranger who revved at you like they were saying hi? You remember the random guy who followed you around the whole map like a loyal dog? You remember the first time you finally got a car you always wanted, and that's why CPM is special? You could leave the game for months, come back, and somehow, magically, it still feels familiar. New maps, new cars, new updates, sure. But the vibe, the energy, the chaos, it stays the same. And there's always that tiny piece of your memory that goes back to the early days, the desert, the free roam madness, the broken role plays, the fights in the chat, the guy blasting loud music, the friend you met once and never saw again. All right, I need everyone listening to sit down, because now we're entering CPM mythological territory. I'm talking about something every old school player has heard of, something mysterious, something unsettling. Now, if you're new, you might be thinking, Ethan, what is that? Just a black Honda Civic. Nitrogen monoxide. No, 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 no. This isn't just a night Civic. The one that appears in lobbies like it, spawned from the shadows. The one that never types, never stops, never glitches, never crashes. It moves. I've seen that car with my own two eyes. I spawned into a lobby once. Desert map, of course, and there it was. A sleek black Honda Civic, no decals, no plate flex, nothing, just black, clean, silent. And the way it drove, bro, it was too perfect. No drifting too wide, no lag, no hesitation. It moved like it knew the map better than we do. Someone in the chat said, "Who's that?" No response. Another guy tried to block it. The Civic swerved around him like it predicted the move. That's when the lobby started panicking. Because according to CPM legends, the black Civic has 3 possible explanations, all of them wild. It's a developer testing physics. People believe CPM devs use completely plain black cars to blend in and observe players without attracting attention. And honestly, it makes sense. Developers probably join lobbies like, let's see what these wild children are doing today. Not an NPC like offline driving, I mean a hidden online bot that CPM uses to test server load or movement patterns. The perfect driving, the silence, the no typing. It all lines up. Hack a ghost car. Some players swear the car can clip through objects or move at weird speeds. I've never seen that myself. But I have seen that Civic do things that felt way too smooth. And here's the creepiest part. It leaves unexpectedly. No goodbye, no park, no lag. Just gone. Everyone in the lobby always reacts the same way. Bro, what was that? Who was driving that? Why is my spine cold? Look, whether the black Civic is real or just a glitch, one thing is certain. CPM needed its own urban legend. GTA has myth stories. Minecraft has Herobrine. CPM has the black Civic. And trust me, that thing still gives me chills. Alright, before I wrap this up, I need to talk about something deep, something emotional. Something that hits every OG CPM player right in the soul. Because there's a whole new generation of players coming into CPM, fresh, innocent, clueless, and they will never know the pain, the suffering, the psychological damage of the mind behind burgers. Yes, I said it, that cursed mine, that legendary trauma site. If you know, UKNOW. If you don't, well, let me educate the youth. Back in the day, behind the burgers area, there was that hole, that tunnel, that dark entrance to absolutely nothing good. Every single player, at least once, followed someone into that mine, like a lost puppy. And every time, regret. Bro, the mine was a trap. You go in thinking maybe there's treasure, maybe there's a secret area, maybe the developers hid something cool. Nope, nothing cool. It's just darkness, confusion, and you're trying to reverse your car while 5 people yell in the chat, "Guys, I'm stuck. Help, please reset." And the best part? There was always that one guy who convinced everyone to go in. The mine tour guide, the scammer of adventures. Come guys, secret shortcut. Lies, lies, and suffering. New generation CPM players will never understand how many hours we spent trying to escape that place. They'll never feel the fear of driving deeper and deeper while your headlights get weaker and weaker. They'll never experience the betrayal of going in with a group and coming out alone. They'll never know the legendary moment when someone would type, "Bro, my car can't move," and another guy responds,
Well, that's it for
"Say
today.
your goodbyes."
Thank you, bye.